Whittaker Brothers since 1945.
Hi, my name's Kyle Mitchell with Whittaker Brothers, and we're downstairs in our technician area for a quick chat with Harry, who's one of our best technicians on the staff. Harry, thanks for joining us today. Harry, what do we have here? This looks like a tetanus shot. What happened?
Well, I don't know what happened. I can tell you, first of all, the manufacturing date is 1974, 1975. And it appears to me, without knowing any background history, this may have sit in storage for quite a while. First of all, you know, we don't have the legs on it, so it's laying on its side. This machine is very rusty. I don't know that life can be brought back to this machine. The other issue we've got with this, it doesn't meet any of the new safety standards. It doesn't have the safety shield on the front. Just a very antiquated machine.
So what you're saying is someone's asked us to fix this, but it's a product that's almost so dangerous at this point that what would you advise the customer to do?
I would really advise the customer not to fix it because of the safety standards, number one, and number two, parts. We've got a broken knob, we've got a dent here, I've got electronics underneath that may not be able to be ordered at this point.
Okay, let's take a look at what's going on underneath. It is worth mentioning that this machine has clearly lasted probably in excess of 30 years, and we like to brag about the durability of the equipment we sell. I guess in this case we've got our foot in our mouth because it worked a little too well. This machine probably should have been retired a while ago. But Harry, let's keep taking a look at the forensics here. I see a lot of grease coming around here and around this gear right here. What's happening here? Is this normal?
Well, it is normal. The grease is actually, or oil is actually leaking out of some of the ports here that seals have started to wear. It leaks. It is normal when we get into these to see a few drips of oil on the bottom. We don't know how long this has leaked. So
and what is this right here?
This is a gear oil. So it's a 90-weight gear oil. It's very thick. It's almost like molasses, very sticky to the touch. It takes a long time for this to leak out, but over time it will leak out, and the gears inside, in turn, no longer have lubrication.
So this leaking is actually kind of a designed flaw, but at this point, the designer of the machine probably never anticipated the machine to still be around about 30,
right.
35
right.
years later.
Right.
Okay, gotcha. And if you come to this side, I see some yellow buildup right here. Can you explain to me what this is? And it looks like I can actually move it around.
Well, that's probably some spray that somebody had put on it, probably the user, trying to lubricate some of the areas in the shaft here. As the blade moves, this rotates back and forth. There's a pivot action on this shaft in the center. Usually the gear itself has a very heavy grease on it, so this isn't out of the unordinary, but it is very old and could stand to be cleaned off and re-lubricated with some good quality grease.
Okay, taking a look at the electronics here, you were indicating earlier that it doesn't look like we're the first people to work on this machine. Can you tell me what happened here, and is this really a repair? Is this safe?
No, it isn't safe. That's 110 volts on most of that, and the fact of the matter is that could touch the cabinet and short out. If the ground wire isn't right on the cabinet, it could have voltage in the cabinet waiting for the customer to touch it and get shocked. So any repairs that we make in our shop, we make sure that we've got a covering over that that's safe and meets the safety standards, and we don't use tape to wrap up something, and in some cases nothing was wrapped around some of these connections.
Okay, but the whole thing can't be bad. I'm taking a look at the motor, which is right here, and it looks just fine. Do you think it still work? Can you fix this machine?
Well, I think the motor could last indefinitely, but the motor is only one component of a bigger machine. It is not safety standard at this point, and also things like gearboxes, the cost would be prohibitive just to save the motor.
Sure, sure. No, I do know that newer age paper cutters have a lot more safety features, ways of preventing you from cutting your finger, and also, based on what you told us, ways of preventing from shocking yourself from using the machine. So, Harry, I guess the last question is, can you fix it?
I can fix anything, but it's very costly to fix this machine.
So you would recommend a replacement?
I would.
Gotcha. Well, Harry, thank you very much for your time. My name's Kyle Mitchell with Whittaker Brothers. This is a quick look at a very old paper cutter. Thanks for watching.
For sales, service, and support, visit whitakerbrothers.com. If you have any questions about this product, you can check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, or post a comment below.